We throw a deep.
Hey, there we go.
We throw a deep pass there on that inbound pass from underneath our basket. It gets to about half court. Kind of a jump ball, 50-50 ball, and Dre Marlowe gets up, but gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to retain possession for Fort Scott as he gets it into KB here. They're going to throw it, get it across.
Still fighting for a loose ball
I
out of
thought
bounds.
maybe we'd see a foul there.
It's going to be out on Webb City, so it'll be Fort Scott possession here with 23 left on the shot clock, minute 50 left first quarter.
Yeah, right now they're just kind of suffocating defense. We have 2 or 3 people on every time the ball's touched. We're trying to throw lob passes, and that one almost gets taken. KB spots
3.
up.
Yes, it's good. Cannon Brown. So 8-point lead now for Webb City. They're already pushing across half court here. Get it to the corner. He's going to drive in, get to the baseline, goes up with it. TA comes down with the rebound after that miss. We get it to Kegler, and we're going to look to push ourselves. Could have been shades of what we had in football if Kegler played, but unfortunately just kind of right over the top of Marlowe and went out of bounds there.
Not a bad pass there. Just put a little too much on it.
A little too much flavor on it as Webb City's going to retain possession and try to bring it across the half-court line here.
Honestly, we've kind of weathered the storm better than I thought we would, so it's going to be a travel there called on Webb City.
Yep. So minute 21 left here, first quarter. Tigers trail by 8. Finally got everything fixed up, and kind of with these tournament things, we've learned that you got to kind of be pressing the other person to get out of there, or you're just going to have to wait.
We had about 0 minutes to get ready before the start of this half.
Kegler gets stripped and then re-strips it back. He's kind of getting ridden there as we get over to KB. Back to Marlowe, goes up and under. And it's good.
Tough move by Drayden Marlowe there.
6-point lead now for Webb City as they push it. But Marlowe, you know, coming in, donning that new number, 32. He doesn't like it, but so far playing pretty good in it. Webb City's looking to drive in. Euros, swings to Turner. Turner goes up and in, and it's good for Trey Turner.
Yeah, they're letting him play tonight, too. I mean, they're not calling a bump or anything like that, so we've got to adjust.
Yeah, we get used to Kegler on the right side, right there on the foot of the Knight. Swings it back to Marlowe, right inside the Knight's head now. He's looking to dribble. Still getting bumped a little bit. Swings it over to Dexter. KB in the corner, thought about it. Swings it back to Dexter. He's looking to drive, throws it to KB in the corner. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Skip pass over here to Marlowe. Back to, nope, it's going to be turned over, and then it's going to end up being a foul on TA as they were going for the ball together.
Just too many long passes. We're airmailing them a little bit, and they're picking them off. And they're going to continue to do that if we keep throwing, you know,
the old saying is you got to fake a pass to make a pass, and that's kind of, we're just kind of lobbing them over the head tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, most of their points have just been on turnovers there.
Yep.
Couple threes, but
they're bringing it down here. They swing it to Turner. Turner's going to give it to Grayson. They're going to go for the oop, but Marlowe's right there to block that out of there. And then gets another block with 10 seconds to go. Kegler's looking to push across half court here. Gets it to KB at the 3. Pump fakes 1, pump fakes twice. Tries to throw it in there, and that's going to be good if it goes from half court as Webb City got the ball and then tried a half court shot there, missed it, but that's going to be 20-12. Webb City with the lead, 8 points. Listen, I'll hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. We'll be back right after this word from our sponsors.
Casper Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling. Of all of our Fort Scott Tigers, those Tigers.
There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's maintaining your sight is their mission. With offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Brevard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National CE in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Back here as we start the second quarter in the Raider Classic, first night for the boys, first game for them. As we get the ball into Kegler here on the opposite side of the half court, we get it across to Marlowe now. We start this second quarter trailing by 8. We get it to Dexter in the corner. Skip pass over to TA, who kind of waited on it, and Turner's going to snatch that from him. Bring it across half court, swings it over to, that is Matheson for another 3 for Webb City, and he's a pure shooter over there so far for him. It's KB in the middle now, and it's going to be another turnover by the Tigers. Swings it up to Turner. Turner, jump stop, great pass inside, up and under, misses. Rebound Webb City, but it looks like we might get a jump ball here. We're going to see how long that they let this go before they maybe get it under control a little bit.
Just two. Again, another skip pass there, and just too many of them. We're going to have to shorten our pass a little bit because they're jumping every single one of them. So
I agree. Turner's looking to pass it in here for Webb City. Gets it into 35, up and misses. Turner comes down with the rebound, though, for Webb City. It's going to be another jump ball as Dexter Williams going to grab that one with 7:21 left here, second quarter.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on Dexter. Okay. That's a jump ball 7 days of the week.
And twice on Sundays, some would say.
Yes, goodness gracious.
Thought we maybe should have got together on that one because one called a jump and one called a foul. So
they've been letting a bump and go all game, and then we call that. Just silly.
Going to get to Turner right there at the free throw line. He's going to go up and around off the side of the glass and out of bounds, but it's going to be out of bounds on Fort Scott as we had a chance to grab it, but we didn't. And this is just, it's kind of Missouri versus Kansas ball. You got to be ready to play any way you can. Depends on how you play it. Quade's going to get a piece of that. We're going to get the turnover. Tyler's going to bring it down all the way coast to coast, then swings it to Marlowe a little late, and it's going to end up being off Webb City, so it'll be Fort Scott ball underneath. Marlowe tried to grab it. Looks like it's going to get tipped there by Matheson as it goes out of bounds, so it'll be Fort Scott ball as Kegler's going to look to take it in. He's not going to argue too much with the officials. We're going to get the ball with 7:04 left here, second quarter. He's looking, gets it over the top to Marlowe, comes down with it, swings it to TA at the top. Over to Quade, and then Quade's going to travel with it. We're going to get Jax Armstrong and Cannon Brown back into the game here for the Tigers. Going to get Kegler a break, and we're going to get Marlowe a break here.
They're going to have to get back in pretty quickly, though.
Yep.
Webb City is going to push it across now at the volleyball line. Going to run a set here. 14's going to come off a screen. Now they try to go back to Matheson, and they're going to end up throwing it out of bounds there. So Fort Scott's going to get a turnover. Could really use some points off this as Webb City leads 23-12, 6:45 to go here in the second quarter. We're going to inbound it to Jax Armstrong. Now he's going to go left side KB, still in the backcourt. Now they're going to cross, long pass to Dexter. He pump fakes, goes up with his left and misses. Just a little long on that one. Webb City's going to push. Three-pointer, left wing. It's going to go in and out. Quade's going to rip that rebound down. He's going to look to push it himself. Left side, now he goes back to TA at the top. Dribble handoff's going to go to Jax Armstrong. He goes corner, TA. Going to kick it into the block to KB, and he's going to turn it over there. They get a steal. It's a 2-on-1. They throw an oop, and Turner's going to stuff that one with a two-handed dunk. So Fort Scott going to have to tighten up here if they want to have a chance in this game, as they're going to see another turnover.
And he throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, luckily, because he was about to cock that one back and absolutely slam it home, I'm pretty sure.
He was at least going to try.
Yeah, 100%. He was kind of getting his steps right as he started to go after the ball. So we're going to get the ball back in here. They're still in a three-quarter court press. Jackson KB in the backcourt, now to Dexter, now to the top, and he throws it right to the Webb City defender.
This press defense here for Webb City just seems to be kind of just sufferable right now for us.
We're not helping ourselves either with lazy passes.
Quade's going to get it after that miss to KB. KB to Jax. Jax over to TA in the corner. He's going to get trapped. He's going to get his dribble. Swings it over to KB at the three-point line. Drives in. Little floater. Off the back glass. No good. Rebound number 11. That's going to be Holden Johnson for Webb City. They're going to push it up to Turner. Turner to Adams. Up and good for Adams. Hard 2 points there for Jackson Adams. Now TA is going to have it. Gets it across to Jackson. He's going to have room to go. Throws out to Dexter in the corner. Pump fakes a little bit. Throws it over to KB on the left side now. Skip pass. KB's going to go in. They're going to call that foul. Kind of slap of the back of the hand. It's going to be on 25, Mason Young, Jr. from Webb City, Missouri. We're going to have Drayden Marlowe, Dirks Kegler, and Aiden Ogren check back in for the Tigers for Dexter Williams, Tyler Anderson, and Quade Moreland. 4:50 left here in the second quarter. Tigers trail by 15.
They're going to let's get in here. Going to have to go deep on the inbound pass to Drayden. He kicks it other side. Now back to the corner to KB. Again, skip pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. We just can't help ourselves right now.
No, we're just getting
careless
with it, and they're hounding us down a little bit, and they're making it their type of game.
Yeah.
That's what you really don't want to do is when a team's pressing you like this, you don't want to get to their level.
Yeah, it's 27-12 here, 4:37 to go here in the second quarter in Frontenac.
Kegler's now up on Adams.
How is that?
Steal, and they're going to end up calling it there. Yeah,
thought they were going to let that one go.
Kegler had the steal there, and then he kind of got pushed down, so that's going to be a foul on Jackson Adams. It's going to be his first of the night. Fort Scott's going to get it right here at the volleyball line on the right side of the court. Going to get it started to Kegler. He thought about throwing it, but he's going to dribble up as he knows they're going to try to trap as soon as they can bring it across here. Throwing it over the top. Gets it over to KB. Got to be ball movement. This is going to be out of bounds on the Tigers here. It's one of those, if you get it, you want to release it real quick against this type of press zone almost is what they're doing. They're going to trap you, so they're waiting for you to get it, and they're going to just get all over you.
Yeah, kind of a 2-2-1 zone with one guy deep.
They're pretty long themselves, Webb City is. They're going to get a foul there on Aiden Ogren as Holden Johnson's going to go to the line, a senior for Webb City here. Has 2 on the night already. He'll be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Up with the first one, rims out. So again, 27-12 here, 4:10 left, second quarter. Tigers trail by 15. Holden Johnson at the line for Webb City, shooting his second of 2. Makes that one. His shoe game's also pretty phenomenal from up here.
Didn't even see him.
Nope. Kegler's going to look to get it. Swings it over to KB. Now back to Kegler over the top. Crosses half court. Going to bring it across. Going to keep going. I'd like to see him maybe just keep on going to the basket with that as he had a step on him. We get it back to him now after Drayden had it. One dribble, swings it back over to nobody. It's going to be straight out of bounds. With 3:50 left here in the second quarter. Tigers now trail by 16. We're going to have Tyler check in here for Jacks. So on the floor for the Tigers is going to be Dirks Kegler, Tyler Anderson, Drayden Marlowe, Cannon Brown, and Aiden Ogren, all seniors here. For the Tigers, as Turner's going to go behind his back and bring it across the half-court line. He's going to look to swing it there to Young. Young out for 3. Long air ball.
Yeah, misses everything.
Yep, and that was going to be Grayson Smith there with that. We're going to have another careless turnover. Just kind of threw it over the top, straight out of bounds.
Feels like Dirk's just trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Just want to see him dribble it maybe a little bit more. He's got the ball hand. He's got the handles. Let him go to work with it. Turner's going to come across, get to the volleyball line. He's going to be at the top of the key here. Smith swings it over to Matheson, who missed it long too. So maybe a good thing for the Tigers is Webb City's went cold a little bit too. Is they're going to give it to Webb City as Kegler tried to go through it and just gets absolutely stopped and couldn't go anywhere. It's usually caught a blocking foul, but
they've just had every loose ball, every jump, just all has gone their way tonight so far. So
Turner's going to come across and have Kegler on him. He's going to get screened. Now he's going to go baseline. He's going to go right up to the paint and up and good for Webb City there.
He's tough.
Turner has 8 with him, and the leading scorer for them is going to be Matheson with 11. He has a couple threes. Almost got a steal there. Kegler gets it across, but it's going to be a steal.
Oh, he's in it.
And going to see just a kind of a lay over the top dunk by Turner as he was waiting for it. We're going to get it into Marlowe now. Marlowe's going to try to bring it across. He does. Gets him in the air. Gets it to Ogren. Ogren up and misses, but Kegler's there to get the layup 21 tip for the Tigers. So it's going to be 14-32 Webb City with 2:26 left. Corner 3, no good. Rebound, Cannon Brown, a tip out by Kegler there. KB's going to swing it up to Kegler now. All over him, still bodies. Up on him, KB's going to bring it across. They're reaching. They get it to him. TA calls for it. And we're going to have a layup there by Mason Young for Webb City.
One from almost half court to the opposite side 3-point line is It's going to get stolen 80% of the time at this level of basketball.
We're going to get it across, and there's going to end up being a foul there on 25, so that's going to be Young's second of the night. Dexter's going to check back in here for the Tigers. He's going to get Cannon Brown. Marlowe's going to pass it over to Williams. Williams up into Ogren. Ogren's looking, gets kind of stuck in there. Webb City gets on the floor, swings it. Turner throws it into Houston. Houston turns it over as Kegler's going to bring it across, gets it to Marlowe. Marlowe spins up and misses long as Houston gets the rebound there. Good move.
Yeah.
Just didn't get it to finish. Turner brings it across. Step back three for Turner. It's good.
He's hot right now.
He's feeling it. 37-14. Webb City lead with 1:20 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, we got to get some offense or it's going to get out of hand.
Yep. TA in the corner. Gets trapped. One dribble, gets trapped, swings it over to Williams. Williams pump fakes. Now goes up with it from 15 foot, misses short. It's going to be rebound, and they're looking to go here. Anderson gets it across, swings it back to Turner. Turner to Anderson. Long three, just short. As Kegler's going to fight for the rebound, and he gets it and gets fouled. So 1:02 left here in the second quarter. It's going to be a foul on Houston for Webb City. It'll be 4 fouls on the Tigers, 4 fouls on Webb City team-wise and 2 on the Tigers so far.
Yeah, we're getting out-physicaled right now in a bad way, unfortunately. So.
Yep, as we get into Kegler, Kegler gets it into Marlowe. Marlowe's going to bring it across here. He's looking, gets it to Kegler, back at the top of the key. He's calling for something, swings it over to Marlowe. Marlowe's going to drive, swings it over to Kegler, swings it back to Marlowe. 3 for Marlowe, just short. Gets tipped out there to Johnson. Johnson's going to bring it across to Houston. Houston's going to dribble it off his leg and out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball here as they're just kind of trading it back. Difference so far is they're getting the turnovers, they're getting the easy points, and they're hitting their threes when they shoot them.
Yeah. Yeah, most of it, they're getting offensive glass. Yep. I don't know how many offensive rebounds we've had, but not very many, and they're getting another turnover there by Drayden.
As he thought about trying to dunk it, and Marlowe's going to be there to stop it. Yeah.
That would have been.
It's kind of one of those at-will dunks. You're going to give it a test, but Marlowe's there to make it look a little bit better for us. As Aiden Ogre's going to make a good move there on our side and go up and under and get to 16 with 14 seconds left here in the second quarter as Turner's going to bring it across. 10, 9. He's calling for something. Looks like he's going to try to go solo here.
Nope.
Ends up swinging it to Houston inside. Houston with Ogren on him. 3 seconds. Goes up with it off the backboard. No good. KB with the rebound. It's not going to be good if it goes, but it had an opportunity there. So halftime here. Tigers trail 37-16, down 21. We'll be right back with your official stats of the first half. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
James Naismith is quoted as saying, "Basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it." From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store wishes all Tiger student athletes the best of luck. The Hole in the Wall knows that high levels of community support between teachers, parents, and the community benefit students. Located on the edge of historic downtown Fort Scott at 124 East Wall, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store is proud to partner with the community to support the local youth in all their activities.
Back here with your official stats, and we're just kind of going off of the scoreboard now for the Webb City Cardinals. You're going to have Turner with 15. You're going to have Johnson with 3 and Houston with 2. I do know that Matheson was the leading scorer at one point, but he was not on the board there at the end, so I think he had at least 11, probably a little more for the Tigers. You're going to have Kegler with 4, Cannon Brown with 3. 14 is going to be – who's 14 for us? TA's 15.
Yeah. I'm not sure on that.
Okay.
Maybe Jax.
Is it Quade?
No, Quade's 2.
Quade's 2, yeah. Jax is 5. And then, no, Tyler,
That's
I bet,
right.
is 14 because the fire.
Oh,
so it
yeah,
probably got
that's
his
right.
jersey too. So
No,
yeah.
Tyler is 14. He already was.
Okay.
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 TA is 14. I'm sorry.
Yep. And then they just took off as we're trying to do it, but they just took off that. You're going to have Drayden Marlowe in 32 tonight. I believe he had 4 or 5. And then Aiden Ogren has 4 with us. So we're going to send it back to the studio. 7:50 left here of halftime. Tigers trail 37-16. You listen to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Dovey with Aaron Judy. Back after this quick break.
There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Suite E in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com. At Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, they strive to provide the most thorough diagnosis of your heating and air conditioning system by utilizing the most up-to-date diagnostic tools as well as attending product-specific training so they can get you back up and running as fast and economical as possible. If a system replacement is required, rest assured you will receive an installation of your new equipment that is second to none with factory-trained and approved startup with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Call Norris Heating and Air Conditioning now at 223-5990 for your hometown comfort connection.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and remind you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart, north at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburgh, Crickets in Kincaid, Rookies in Iola, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
Hey folks, Frank here with Briggs & Fort Scott. Happy New Year. New year brings new beginnings, so why not start the year out with a new ride? Choose from Chevy, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram truck, and Toyota, all in one location. Plus over 600 pre-owned vehicles available. We have something for everybody and financing for all. Find all these vehicles at Briggs & Fort Scott or at BriggsAuto.com. I'm Frank, and I'll see you on the showroom floor.
Hi, folks. This is Brian from Union State Bank. We would like to use this time to give a friendly reminder that at Union State Bank, we offer a number of services that you find at the big banks, and yet you still receive the personalized service that makes banking at a community bank so much nicer. Come in and see us at Union State Bank, family-owned and operated since 1901, on the square in Uniontown and at 12th Street, Highway 69 in Fort Scott. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Peerless Products offers health insurance with an employee-only premium as low as $10 per week, a company-funded health savings account, company-funded life insurance for employees and their immediate families, profit sharing, and a 401k match. Peerless employees enjoy fresh fruit daily, earned paid sick time, and vacation time that's immediately available, and the knowledge that their weekends will be theirs to enjoy. Apply in person or online at peerlessproducts.com. Peerless Products is an equal opportunity employer that puts people first.
Hey there, my name is Rayleigh Cowan, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take the opportunity to thank our community for all the support. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family has owned and operated a business in Bourbon County for many years, and love supporting all the kids. After all, we are the future. Stop in at Atkins Insurance Agency sometime and meet my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Crystal Cowan. Atkins Insurance Agency is located at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott.
Casper Enterprises, LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers!
Are you looking for a college that gives you options? Fort Scott Community College offers more than 35 fields of study, ensuring every student finds their passion. Earn credits to transfer to a 4-year institution or pursue an associate's degree or certificate. With a variety of student organization and athletic programs, soon to include cheerleading and men and women's soccer. We've got you covered. Start your application today at fortscott.edu. There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Suite E in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Hello, Travis Myrick here with Myrick Mechanical, locally owned and operated. If you are tired of costly repairs and or high electric bills, it may be time to upgrade to a higher efficiency system. We are system change-out specialists. We install whole homes, mini splits, and Generac generators. Give us a call at 913-713-3734 to schedule a full home and system analysis.
Myrick Mechanical is a proud sports booster.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
James Naismith is quoted as saying, "Basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it." From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the Hole in the Wall liquor store wishes all Tiger student athletes the best of luck. The Hole in the Wall knows that high levels of community support between teachers, parents, and the community benefit students. Located on the edge of historic downtown Fort Scott at 124 East Wall, the Hole in the Wall liquor store is proud to partner with the community to support the local youth in all their activities.
Welcome back here to Frontenac in the Raider Classic, as this is going to be night one of the Raider Classic again. There's only going to be tomorrow night, as we've already canceled the Saturday game, and we already know our opponent for tomorrow night. The boys will play at, I believe it was 5. I want to make sure. I got a text here from Delatorre. Yes, boys tomorrow at 5. Girls will be on at 6:30 right after that. I believe the boys are going to be playing Nevada, and the girls will be playing Bonner Springs. So if you ain't got nothing to do on a Friday night, make sure you come out tomorrow. But we got to see if we can make that comeback tonight against Webb City as the Tigers trail 37-16 at the start of the third quarter as we get into Kegler at the free throw line. It's Quad A, misses it, fights for the rebound, doesn't get it as Matheson's going to bring it across here. He's going to just transition three himself, misses short. Kegler with the rebound, and we are pushing already as he gets bumped by Trey. No call. Swings it out to Marlowe. Marlowe's going to go baseline up and gets fouled, and we're going to be at the free throw line shooting 2. Drayden Marlowe is. We're going to have 35. Rylan Houston, 6'5", sophomore out of Webb City, Missouri, with the foul there. It's going to be his third on the night. Marlowe's going to go to the free throw line here with 7:38 left in the third quarter. First one is up and good for Drayden Marlowe. I think it's just more things you're going to have to just kind of press the tempo, make them call something if you're going to get into their bodies all night.
Not even just that, too. If we can press the tempo and keep them out of that press.
Yep. Marlowe with a pretty nice little free throw there. He's looking at feedback for what they're going to call, and then still cashes the free throw there as they get it in, and Kegler's going to tip it out of bounds. And it's going to be Webb City ball right here. We're going to get it across now.
Kind of looks like after a make, we're probably going to get in a full court press ourselves.
Yep, I think we're going to try to press it back. If they're going to let us play a little bit, we're going to push the tempo a little bit too and see if we can do it. Matheson's trying to sneak through now as Webb City has it at the volleyball line. Still hasn't crossed that. Now they get it to the corner. Matheson for three.
Short, way short.
Going to be short. Going to have to get after it. Quade gets it. He's going to bring it up the court himself here. Swings it over to KB. KB at the elbow. Pump fakes. Gets smacked. They're going to get it to Turner. Turner's going to get met at the rim by Quade. Quade's going to get a nice block there. And it's going to be out of bounds on Johnson. As Quade, great block, and then she was fighting for the rebound, and it went out of bounds on Webb City there. Good minutes for Quade with the start tonight as well, I believe.
Yeah, he did get
7 here in the third quarter. Get it up to Aiden Ogren at the baseline. He thinks about it. One dribble, gets 3 on him. So somebody's got to be open and just unfortunately can't get around him there, as it's going to be backcourt violation all the way down there on that side of the court. So Webb City's going to get it back basically where we just threw it in at. It's Tyler Anderson wearing 14 tonight is going to check in for Aiden. That's just one of those you really don't want to get nervous with 3 on. You know somebody's open. They're going to get it in quick. Nobody's going to be out there. He's going to airball it, though. Matheson's going to get the rebound, go up. Bounces off the rim, out of bounds. It's going to be Tiger basketball here with 6:41 left, third quarter.
Yeah, we're getting a few more breaks now. We just got to start.
Just got to capitalize on them.
Making them pay, yeah.
Yep. As they get it in here, they're going to bring it to Marlowe. Back to Kegler in the middle of half court. Swings it to KB. KB in the corner to Tyler. Gets 2 on him. He's going to get stuck in there by holding on to it. Dribbles once, throws it away to Marlowe. Marlowe 3 on the right side. It's good. Nothing but nylon there.
Cuts it a little bit here. It's 21-37. Quick 3 by
Johnson,
Webb
and he
City.
answers. And just like that, they're going to have that 19-point lead again. Marlowe's going to look to pass it in here. Pump fakes to Kegler. Swings over to KB. Gets it back. Now gets it back to KB again. They're going to trap him as soon as he comes across. It's going to be a tip there by Webb City. KB's going to try to fight for it, and they're going to call a foul on Cannon Brown there. His first of the quarter. It will be his
worst place
of the night as well.
Worst place to pick it up right there is just as soon as you cross half court. I know he knows that, but he's got 3 guys on him there. You got to just keep your eyes open and try to make them pay if they're going to put 3 people on you.
Yep. Turner's going to get it across there to Young. Young's going to swing it back to Turner on the right side. The Bet Bank logo and the Raider thing. They're going to try to throw an oop to him, and he gets rim stuff, but it was going to be pretty if it went in.
Yeah, he puts that ball a little higher.
Yep.
It's probably
Quade gets the rebound, and they're going to push it across. It's KB in the corner. He's going to jive step, going to go in and call it on the floor. But KB went baseline there and drew the foul, so it'll be on the floor. It's going to be on 35. Young, that's going to be, I think, his 4th of the night. Yeah, so 4 fouls on Young for Webb City, 2 points. He's going to get checked out here for 14. That's going to be Jackson Adams, 6-foot sophomore. Kegler's already looking to pass the ball in. He's going to get it in, throws it to TA at the top, shield, swings it to Marlowe, gets kind of cut, and they're going to call that foul right there too. It's going to be a blocking foul. Going to be on Turner. Will be his first of the night. He has 15 points, 1 foul. Jax Armstrong's going to check in for Tyler Anderson, and Marlowe's going to be throwing it in here for the Tigers.
He's going to get it in here. We're going to get it across quick to Jax. Almost throws it back to Dirks behind the half-court line. Now to Quade, left wing. He's going to skip past to Dirks. He's going to look to go. Jax has it in the corner, thinks about a 3 a little bit there. Now he's going to kick it over across to Drayden. 15 to go on the shot clock. Jax has it back at the top. High post to KB. Now out to Quade. Jax has it. He puts up a 3 that's partially blocked. Rebounded by Dirks, though, and he's going to turn around and score.
Great place, great time for Dirks right there. They're going to bring it across to Matheson. He's going to try to get. He's going to try to go to the rim, and he's going to find out that Quade Moreland is waiting for him right there for a nice block. Again, Quade getting some great minutes for the Tigers tonight and showing that we can trust him in there and play some meaningful minutes for us so far. Jax is going to come back out, and Tyler's going to get a quick breather and get right back in there. We're going to have all seniors on the court here for the Tigers.
Another block by Quade.
He's going to get pushed, and they're going to call nothing. It's just going to be out of bounds on Quade. He got the block and got the zone ball, but then he got 2 arms shivered right out of bounds, and they didn't call nothing there. As Turner's going to get the call and try to get it in. He's looking, gets it in now, swings it over to the elbow. Free throw line, it's good. Nothing but nylon for the Webb City player there. It's going to be 42-23. We're going to get it across to Cannon. Cannon's going to swing it over to Marlowe. Marlowe's looking. Skip pass over to Kegler now. Kegler jab steps, goes left, swings it out to Marlowe. He kind of double clutched that. You could see that. Didn't want to get blocked, and he kind of held it for just a second and then threw it up. But
I mean, right now, though, if he's not shooting a three, we really have had zero offense for the last few possessions.
No, I think we've really need to start pressing the tempo, see if they're going to keep on calling these fouls down lows. You know, both times we went to the line, it's been because we drove in on him.
Yeah.
Like see him push it here. Kegler's going to get it. He's going to get 2 on him. Now he's going to split them. Try to throw it to quad A, TA. Nobody knew who to get it, and it's going to be out of bounds. That's kind of what Webb City wanted, though. They're going to press you but not get up too much on you, make you make a bad pass. So they're going to get it in right here to Turner. They get it to the middle of the court, swing it back out, baseline up, and going to call a foul there. So Jackson Adams will be going to the free throw line for 2, and they're going to call the foul on quad A. It's only going to be his first of the night. They're going to say he got hit in the head there as he was driving.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Looks like they only have 3 juniors, a lot of sophomores, and quite a bit of seniors too. No freshmen, so you know they kind of got that. They're bigger schools. They're going to make that first one. Adams is, so they probably have an actual full freshman team over there on the Missouri side.
I'm sure they do, especially the school the size of Webb City.
Yep. Anderson's going to come in for Matheson. And I believe Smith is going to come in for Young here as Adams made his first from the free throw line. He's attempted to make his second here. 43-23. Second one's off. Smith's going to get the rebound, though, for Webb City. He's going to get it to Turner. Turner's going to go up. Drayden's going to meet him there. Miss. Going to be a rebound there by Dexter. Get it to Kegler. One man to beat. Up and good. Great layup there for Dirks Kegler. Turner's always going to get it and bring it straight across here. Armstrong's going to get in front of him, and it's going to be out of bounds off his foot. Yeah. So that's going to be Tiger basketball with 3:41 left here, and we got a chance to get a couple more here back. It's going to be a 43-25 as we get into Armstrong. Armstrong swings it over to Kegler. Back to Armstrong. Back to Kegler now. Gets across half court. He knows once he picks it up, they're probably going to try to trap him. Gets it in KB. Good pass. KB up and good. So 2 back-to-back baskets here for the Tigers. We're going to call a delay of game warning as he kind of tipped it out of bounds here. Tyler's going to check in here. It's just a warning, nothing bad there.
Yeah, he's going to exit the game here because.
Yeah. Dexter's going to check back out, and Ogren's going to come in here. So we're going to have Cannon Brown, Kegler, Marlowe, Anderson, and Ogren on the court as Webb City's going to get it across. Smith with it here. Back to Turner now. Going to have to look at sometime during break, see if Turner's signed to go anywhere. He's a senior this year. He's going to get back to Smith. Good little ball player. Might take the prep route too before he sees if he can get to MIAA or D1 or something like that. So he gets it in there to Johnson. Misses, and it's going to be a rebound. We're going to get to Kegler. He's going to look to push here, but he knows he's going to get trapped as soon as he crosses. Keeps his dribble, and then picks it up. He's looking, gets it to Marlowe now. Still not across the volleyball line. Now we do. Gets to the corner TA. TA's going to get trapped if he doesn't get rid of it. Gets out to KB. KB pump fakes the 3, drives in baseline, gets to the block, up and in. Good little lay there for Cannon Brown.
Good take there by Cannon Brown. I think I kind of blew it on the camera, so I'll apologize for that. We've got to kind of get him held up at least a little bit here if we're going to be in this half-court trap. If not, it's probably hurting us more than helping us.
Yep.
Or full-court trap, I'm sorry.
Turner's going to get across here. We're going to get it to Adams right here. Adams going to swing it into Johnson. Johnson's going to try to go baseline.
Almost a steal there.
Yeah. Really, when you've been down most of the game, a win here is if you can get to the fourth quarter only down 10, you got some things you can probably do.
Yeah, you got a chance.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Focus on getting it to 10.
Yep, we're only down 14 now with 2:14 left here to go in the third quarter. Tigers have trailed basically from the rip, but we got an opportunity here as we've got a little bit of momentum as it's going to be Holden Johnson with 2 there for Webb City. So back to a 16-point lead as KB's going to get it here. Going to get across, going to have a guy behind him. Going to throw it over the top to Marlowe on the opposite side now. He's pump faking, keeps his dribble. Tries to pass it in. KB wasn't seeing it either. Matheson's going to get that. Turner's going to go downhill, throws it straight off the wall.
Sure
I think he definitely thought that Young was going to go up and get it. He's like, hey, throw me that ball. I'll show you what I'll do with it next time. So just keep on throwing it. But Minute 51 here, third quarter, 45-29 Webb City lead. Jackson Armstrong's checking back in here for the Tigers as Tyler's going to set out. Going to have Marlowe, Kegler, Brown, Armstrong, and Ogren get it as Turner's going to almost get the steal. Throws it right to KB, though. KB up and good to Ogren, 4-2, so back to 14 points here. 45-31, minute 40 left, third quarter.
Really need to push into this quarter.
Yep, Matheson gets it across to Adams. Adams up and misses. KB pushes tempo here as he gets the rebound, swings it over to Marlowe. Marlowe's going to get across half court and keep pushing here. Little Euro, doesn't get it. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to give it to Webb City ball. Minute 24 left, third quarter. As we had a good look there and just couldn't complete it. We get it into Turner, though, for Webb City. We're going to swing it across already to Young. Young's going to bring it across. We're going to get a foul there on Marlowe, which would be his first of the night. So
yeah, I'm okay with
there.
It.
Yep.
Just play aggressively. If you get a couple fouls, so be it.
He's going to get Tyler to get Marlowe a quick break here. So I'm sure he hadn't had much time to break in them new shoes either. So hopefully he's wearing 2 pairs of socks to prevent some blisters tonight.
Yeah, kind of the reason we're not really knowing the numbers too. I think Tyler Anderson's car catches on fire somehow, and his stuff burns up. Well, Drayden Marlowe's stuff was in there also. It burns up.
So it's going to be
that's why we've seen changes in numbers and shoes and everything.
Yep. Webb City's going to miss, and then Jack's going to have a good box out there, and they're going to call, I believe, a foul or a travel. This is old Mike. I love Mike. He's a good official. It's going to be a foul there on Johnson as Mike calls it there. And they're going to call a travel on Cannon Brown.
But
with a minute left here, so you're going to give it right back to Webb City. As minute left here, 35 fresh on the shot clock. He's got a turnover there by KB. It's going to be what they call the travels. Turner's going to get the ball here. He's looking. Throw it in. Gets tipped around a little bit, but Johnson ends up coming down with it, swings it out to Matheson. Matheson misses that. It's going to be a rebound by Ogren. Kager's going to push the tempo up to TA. TA is going to get it across. Going to get in the corner. He's going to get a jump ball called here. And it's going to be possession arrow Webb City.
Yeah, number one, don't pick it up in the corner like that. It's a terrible spot, but I kind of thought he was getting
mauled a little bit.
Yeah,
I agree with that as Turner's trying to get across. Kager's going to stay in front of him. Matheson's going to end up bringing it across. They get it to the middle to Young. Young outside to Adams. Adams back to Young, to Turner now.
We've got to match their physicality, though. If they're going to let them play, we can't be the only ones not doing it.
Yep, good ball movement here by Webb City as he gets into him there. But Young's going to miss that. We're going to get a rebound by TA. He's going to get tripped up. No call.
Holy
That's
cow.
Pretty crazy as it's getting pretty physical out here as Kegler's going to have it in the corner, dribbles up, gets hit. They're going to call nothing there. 14 seconds left on the clock. And, you know, bodies normally don't just hit the floor for no reason.
No, that was crazy. I mean,
yep. KB's going to look to pass it in here. We're going to get Marlowe across to check in for Anderson here with 14 seconds left to go.
Really be big to cut it to 12 here.
Yep, would be good as we get it in. And it's going to be tipped up there, and it's going to go up, misses that. That's going to be a foul, though, I guess. And Marlowe's going to get his second after just checking right back in. Dexter Williams is going to check in as well. And we're going to have Jackson Adams in at the free throw line for Webb City.
Yeah, they're really letting him play sometimes.
Yep.
I guess.
All officials are good officials, though. We're turning leafs here, I guess, as Adams goes up with his first and makes it. 46-31 with 10.9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 15-point lead for Webb City as they've led the whole game against the Tigers. Marlowe's the only one with double-digit points here for the Tigers. 10-point lead.
He's going to
10 points for him as he's going to make that one as well. They're going to extend it to a 16-point lead here as Marlowe has it with 7 seconds. Picks up his dribble, kicks it to Quade. Quade crosses the half-court line. 3, 2, 1. Turner's going to have a chance.
Oh,
no
my
good.
Goodness. Off the back iron.
Yep. We're going to send it back to the studio. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. It's Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy back after this break.
Hey, of old Mexico in the heart of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore with ferocious appetite for more. That's why all the tigers fill their belly at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning way of play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
Back here, night one of the Raider Classic. Start of the fourth quarter here as your Tigers trail by 16, 47-31 to Webb City. Quick rundown of points that we see on the board. Kegler has 8. Cannon Brown has 7. Drayden Marlowe, new number 32, has 10. And Aiden Ogren has 6. So if the Tigers want to get back to it, they're going to have to come back from 16 points with 8 minutes to go. Start of the fourth quarter. Good news is it will be our ball out of the break here. So we get it in, kick it right back to Marlowe across court. We're going to get the fourth quarter started as we swing it back to Kegler now. He's at the free throw line. They still got hands all over him. Get it inside to Ogren, up and good for Aiden
Tough
Ogren.
move by Aiden Ogren right there. Cuts it to 14 as they push it up the left side.
Yep, as we get it, they get it to 11 here. They're looking, swings it out to Matheson, gives it up, one more in the corner, extra pass. Seems to fail as we're going to get the rebound there. Marlowe's going to bring it across. Good pass to KB. KB gets Matheson in there, up and good. So quick 4 points here for the Tigers. Get it back to 12-point lead for Webb City here. Get it across to Matheson. Matheson's going to look to go to work on quad A. Swings it out. Now Turner from the top of the key. Swings it one more. Baseline here for number 1. Kicks it back to Turner at the top. Reset up here. 19 on the shot clock. Now to Matheson on the right side. Back to Turner. Long 3 here. It's rims out. Coach for Webb City did not like that.
Yeah, he's at the volleyball line and puts it up.
As Kegler gets it back to Marlowe now. They cross half court. Couple pump fakes. Throws it into Ogren. Ogren pump fakes. Back out to Marlowe, up and good as he drives paint, gets in. So
yeah, tough little floater there from Marlowe.
Usually want to start the fourth quarter only down by 10, but they do get it down to 10 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here.
And now a chance to cut it to 8.
Webb City misses another. Kegler gets it back from him. 30. Gets it across to Marlowe. Marlowe's going to look to drive in here a little bit. Has 3 on him. Swings it to Kegler. Kegler into the paint. Great pass off to Ogren. It's up and good. And that's going to be a timeout by Webb City as the Tigers knock it down to 8 points, single digits with 6:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Webb City leads 47-39, but that is going to be quick maths, 8 unanswered by the Tigers here to start the fourth quarter.
Coach feedback, this is all you can ask for out of them right now this late in the game.
Yeah, and you kind of saw him there when they were sitting on the bench. It kind of looked like he just questioned, hey, if you want this, let's go take it. Let's get after it a little bit. He's staring them out in the eyes right now like, do we want it? Let's go. You guys are doing great. So 30 seconds, timeout. We're going to keep it right here as they're already getting ready to come out after first horn. Again, if you just now are joining us, 6:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Tigers have trailed the whole game, but trail as many as 16 at the start of this fourth. Within less than 2 minutes, they cut it to 8 on an 8-0 run to start the fourth quarter. So got some life in us here for the Tigers.
I think they trailed by as many as 19 or 20.
Yeah.
In the first half.
20, 21-point lead there for a little bit for Webb City. I think hopefully we kind of figured out this press by them, and we're going to get right back into this. As they play like they did against Pittsburgh, and they've been playing these last 2 minutes, I think we're going to settle in for a good one here.
Yeah, still 6 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter, 39-47, so plenty of time.
Yep, they get the ball across here. They swing it back out to Smith. Smith to Matheson in the corner. Still looking for their first basket of the fourth quarter. They get it to Turner. He's going to drive in, get bumped, maybe travel. No call there. So he swings out Smith. Matheson in the corner for 3. Long rebound. Going to be by Johnson of Webb City. Out to Turner. Now to Smith. He's going to shoot the 3. It's good.
It should have never happened, though, because he traveled clear as day. But
yep, they're kind of letting it play in all aspects of the game. They're not really officiating. They're just watching as well. Got the best seat in the house tonight. So Marlowe's going to look to cross court to Moreland to KB with the answer, misses. Quade with the rebound, though, is getting bumped, throws it up.
Oh, my goodness.
Nothing there, gets his own rebound, though. Goes back up, tries to move it around. Looks like they're just watching down there on the paint. Unfortunately, I hate to talk about it, but we're going to have to at some point because it's getting pretty god-awful out here. He's going to go out of bounds there.
I mean, I know it's third game of the night. They've been here all night, but if you're not going to do your job, just go home.
Yeah.
Call somebody else.
I like it. I like it. I'm not leaving the dog in tonight. I'm going to let him say what he wants to say tonight. We're going to get to the corner.
Annoying.
It's going to be long miss, and it's going to be a rebound by Marlowe here. 5 minutes left here, fourth quarter. Marlowe brings it across, swings it to Ogren. Ogren one dribble, picks it up, gets it back to Marlowe now inside to Kegler. He's looking, swings out to KB. Now at the top of the key, one dribble, does take the shot, misses it. Fighting for the rebound, up to Kegler. Left hand, just misses off the glass. And they're going to call that foul on Kegler, I believe. Yep, going to be a foul on Kegler. See, he went for the steal there. So first foul of the fourth quarter here. 4:45 left in the fourth quarter. They get into Turner now. Swing it up to Johnson. Johnson back to Turner as they cross to Matheson at the top of the key. He tries to swing it over to Smith. We're kind of in that 1-3-1 almost in a sense. Turner, 17-foot, gives it up. Back to Matheson. They're going to run the clock a little bit with this lead. Up 11. Gets it inside, 2-11. Johnson with 2 there, so 13-point lead now as we get it to KB. KB's going to cross with it. Guy on him. Back to Kegler. Kegler's looking at the volleyball line, gets it into Quade. Quade's getting bumped, looking for it. Swings it out to Marlowe. It's going to be over his head and out of bounds. 4:08 left here, fourth quarter. Tigers trail 52-39 as Tyler Anderson's going to look to check in here for the Tigers. Going to get Quade. Quade's got some good minutes for us. Still looking for his first basket of the night, but he's done a lot more on the defensive end for us tonight. We're going to get it to Young at the elbow. We're going to get the steal. KB's going to get it, bring it across here. He's going to know he's going to get trapped once he picks it up. Leaves his feet, though, unfortunately, and we're going to turn it back over. Turner's going to get it. He's going to look to go paint, swings it over Smith. Smith up, floater, no good, gets his own rebound. Kicks it out, wide open on Johnson. No good, and KB's going to run through him, and they're going to call that foul, so he'll be shooting 3 here. So 2 fouls here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be KB's second as well. Tigers trail 52-39, and Johnson for Webb City is going to be at the line shooting 3 here.
Yeah, so we just cut it to 8, and so far after that, we just kind of haven't been able to get the ball back to the bucket. Now, granted, they've been, in my opinion, getting hacked pretty hard here as we go. Webb City misses the first free throw there, but he's got 3, so second one's going to be good. He's going to get his final free throw here. I mean, it's not from lack of effort. The boys are playing hard, but
I agree. Yeah, 100%.
Just some bad decisions passing-wise. And
we went on cold spells ourselves. Even when they did, we just weren't able to match it because they get hot real quick.
It's almost like, too, when we have a chance to get out and run, we, like, slow it down ourselves. Yep. Let them get set up in their trap.
KB gets it across to Kegler. Kegler gets it to Ogren. Ogren makes the 2 points, and
so he scores it. He slapped the backboard. It would have been good either way. Yep. They were going to call it goaltending, but
they get it into Turner there. Turner's going to swing it over to Smith. Smith back to Turner. Back to Smith. Up to Adams. Adams in the corner, going to give it to Turner. It's going to get tipped over to Johnson. Johnson to Matheson here. And then into Turner. He's going to miss the floater there. His TA is going to get the rebound. Swings it over to Kegler.
We got to go.
Yeah,
3 minutes
set up
to
here.
go.
So he gets across here. 3 people on him. Keep swinging it. There's a transition 3 that we give up. Goes baseline, gets in there, up and misses the own rebound. So 21 tip there by KB. Do it all.
We're going to have to really pick up defensively here.
Down by 11. 2 minutes left here. Or 2:53 left. Now 2:50. Get it across. KB gets the steal. Matheson's riding him. KB's going to get across. Gives it up to Kegler. Up and good left hand and one. So just like you said, we got it going there. A little 2-man action on Matheson as he insult to injury, turns it over, and then gets the foul. So 45-54, chance to cut it back to 8 here with Kegler's going to be at the free throw line as Young's going to check in here for Matheson and Houston's going to check in for Johnson.
So hopefully we can hit this, cut it back to 8. Shots up, and it's just going to rim out almost.
Almost a catch there by Ogren, but yeah, misses the free throws. They're going to bring it across to get to Johnson. Johnson to Adams. Adams out to Turner.
We're going to have to get up and really guard.
I think they're going to bleed it out here a little bit.
I don't know why we're letting them.
They're going to get it into Houston, gets bumped, and he's going to go up and good. So
Pressure
56-45, 11 seconds to go here. 11-point lead here with 2:20 left as Marlowe's going to bring it across, gets to Kegler. He's going to cross it over to KB. Marlowe for 3, be a big one, and misses it. Left side, Houston gets the rebound. Kegler gets it. It's going to end up being out of bounds off Webb City as it's just going to be off Turner's hands with 2:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Armstrong's going to check in for the Tigers for Marlowe. So you're going to have Armstrong, Kegler, Brown, TA. And, TA's coming out for Armstrong, so Marlowe's going to stay in. You're going to have Ogren on the other side. Get it over to Kegler on the opposite side of the free throw or the half-court line. He brings it across. Gets it to KB. KB's looking, gets it back to Kegler. Got to find a shot as quick as we can here. Gets it into Marlowe. Marlowe turns. Kegler still keeping the dribble. 20 seconds, minute 50 on the clock. Picks up his dribble now, gets it to Jackson. As we're going to turn it over there as Adams is going to go up with it. Act like he's going to dunk and ends up laying it in. 58-45 now as Armstrong gets it with a minute 35 left here in the fourth quarter. Down 13. Marlowe in, up and good for the Tigers. Down 11 here. This is where we got to start pressing if we want a chance to come back all the way.
I feel like that's what we should, how we should have been playing all night, how Jackson's playing right there. I mean, make them call a foul.
Looks like we're just going to bleed it out here as it's going to be night one, late night. Smith for 3, teardrops on my guitar as he makes that one, 61-47. Kegler's going to bring it across with a minute 5 left here. They send it back out to a 14-point lead with that three-pointer. Marlowe's going to get it across here. Tries to swing it over to KB, gets tipped. Now it's going to get bumped up. Kegler's going to get it. They're fighting for it still. Gets to Turner. Turner up and 2 for Webb City. Under a minute now, 47 seconds and counting. Gets into KB, back to Kegler. Now to Marlowe, crosses half court, gets to Ogren. Ogren up and good for the Tigers. A little too late though, 63-49. Still pressing the issue, back off of Ogren's head. Nice way to use your head there, kid. Up to Young, gets his own rebound, snatched from Kegler though. 25 seconds to go. Gets Pock picketed at half court. Gets his own, fights for it though. Good hustle effort by both teams.
And he's going to push it. Oh, here we go.
See, Quad A, get your butt back on the bench. And that's going to be the refs just not being able to control the game a little bit.
This is what happens when you let it get out of hand the whole game, and there's 21 seconds left, and now you want to call it, the fouls. Like, this is on you. You guys did this.
So we're going to see what they call here. They're going to talk about it. We're going to get coaches to discussion here. 21 seconds left, 63-49. We're going to see what they're kind of getting going on here.
Hey, that's all on you. That's all on you.
I'm not sure. I mean, I understand Quad A ran out of the court, but the whole team was on the court. I don't know why we're kicking him out.
We're going to see what we get here. We're going to get Dell to go check on Quad A.
This is the dumbest thing I've seen.
Looks like TA is going to have to go as well, too, maybe. So only 2 left on the bench for the Tigers is going to be Layton, who's taking stats, and Paxton.
So we're going to have no fouls?
No, I believe we still had a foul there.
No, they said a jump ball.
So we're going to see what they call here. So we're going to have a technical foul on Quad A, I guess.
You got
after they were calling a foul because Marlowe got pushed, but they don't end up calling that. So just the technical on Quad A, I believe. So 64-49 here as he makes that first one. Adams does, misses the second. I absolutely have no idea what's going on anymore here.
I'm literally just in awe of how this is even played out.
Let's see if we can get out of this 21 seconds and just get home. We still have an official talking on the board to figure out what's going on.
No foul called on Webb City at all, who caused the whole situation.
Yep. As it was good, clean basketball.
Finally, it is going to be a double technical. Thank goodness.
Okay. So now Kegler's going to be at the line shooting 2 for the Tigers. And that's going to be good for them as they make it to 50 now. 64-50, 21 seconds left. Second one is up and misses that one as well. So we match them at the free throw line on the technicals. And now it should be jump ball, possession arrow to Webb City, even though there was a foul after, I believe, the jump ball. But, again, we're learning all this live with you guys now, so who knows what's going on anymore. Is they're going to get it in. They're going to set it back there. He's going to get 10 seconds back over there, and then he's going to be able to cross the line when he wants. Crosses at 15 seconds, 13, 12, none on the shot clock. They're going to get it. They're going to swing it back to Turner now. Turner can hold it up there if he wants. He's going to swing it back to Adams at the three-point line. 2 seconds, 1. That's going to do it here. 64-50 Webb City win over the Fort Scott Tigers. They will be back tomorrow night at 5. They'll be playing Nevada. The refs it's a good game. That's what you do. Handshake it, call it good. They're the game.
Now they're kicking another person out?
Yeah. So Dexter Williams has now been ejected before you can even handshake on the game. So again, 64-50. We're going to get out of here as well. It's late. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. Fortunately, the game wasn't good, but the last 20 seconds, I guess, gives you a little action. Again, boys will be back at 5 tomorrow against Nevada. And the girls will be back at 6:30 against Bonner Springs. This is Aaron Judy that's Aaron Judy. I'm Dylan Duffy. This is All Hit 103.9. Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Yeah, go Big Red.
Go Tigers.
This has been Fort Scott Tiger Basketball on All Hit 103.9 FM and our YouTube channel, Fort Scott TV. Tiger and Lady Tiger Basketball has been brought to you in part by these corporate sponsors: Briggs Auto of Fort Scott, Gross Insurance, and Peerless Products. Also brought to you by Union State Bank with locations in Uniontown.